Well, we got some more videos from the set of Superman, and I have to say, the reaction of this crowd might tell a tale. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what's going on over in Cleveland, and how the crowd's reaction to Superman could reveal, well, a pretty big plot point we've been debating for months. Is Ultraman or Bizarro a big part of this film? Let's break it down. Now, before we do that, though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, it is a big 4th of July holiday, but that hasn't prevented more and more videos from the set of Superman to find their way out. Now, I think the cast and crew were taking the day off, but yesterday we got a pretty interesting video that might have revealed a pretty big plot point. Now, as of right now, there's been a lot of mystery surrounding who some of the villains are. James Gunn has said Lex Luthor is the primary villain, but obviously there's some muscle involved here. And the other day when we got that picture of the rather large guy escorting Superman with the U on his chest, well, all of those rumors of Ultraman, or maybe Ulysses, have come back to the forefront, and now a new video seems to confirm something of that nature. Now, this comes via DCU Superman News over on Twitter, although I don't know who originally shot the video, but we're trying to give some credit. Now, in this video, if you watch closely, as Superman approaches the crowd, you see that people seem, well, a little scared. And many people have interpreted this as there being multiple versions of Superman and people being unsure how to react. Now, honestly, guys, we've seen a lot of pictures of Superman with kids and stuff like that, and it's definitely a warm film. Add in the fact this is a world full of superheroes, well, the fear on their face might be telling. Now, quite honestly, I'm unsure if this is even fear. It could be a reaction to the very superpowered being and people just basically making space. They're backing away. They're not running away, so I don't think this is Bizarro or something along those lines confronting these civilians. Now, I do know Lex Luthor is the main villain per James Gunn, so the idea that he might have created Ultraman or some clone of Superman definitely seems to be holding true. It would be a great way to incite the Authority and even the Justice League to line up against the hero. But if it is Ultraman, I actually think it's not going to be a classic Ultraman as much as an amalgamation of a clone of Superman referred to as Ultraman, who probably devolves into Bizarro. Many iterations of the story have Lex Luthor directly connected to the creation of Bizarro, so this kind of works out pretty well within the framework of the story. Now, I really don't want a Superman versus Superman conflict if I'm being fair. A lot of times Marvel movies had this tendency to basically have an origin story where the hero faced off against a mirror image of himself. And sometimes, quite honestly, this simply doesn't work. Now, given all the other characters involved, we still have a lot up in the air, and I'm still not fully convinced that Corn Sweat is also playing Ultraman or a version of Bizarro, but to be fair, Bizarro is not a character that's made it to the big screen before. He's one of Superman's biggest villains ever, and he is exactly the kind of, well, sort of sympathetic villain you could see James Gunn digging his teeth into. Gunn has made it clear he's not going to spoil some of the big moments, and those scenes will not be shot open air in Cleveland, so we're going to have to remain in Speculationville until we get more information, but I do find the crowd's reaction interesting. What do you guys think? Does this crowd's reaction make you think Corn Sweat is playing more than one character in the film? Or is this just simply all at the power of Superman and one of those initial meetings where people really are unsure what to do? Tell me what you think in the comments below.